In Al-Hilal, there are Jesus with two personality. The aggressive Jesus that we see on... Is he Jesus or Jesus, by the way?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus on the line, the aggressive Jesus. And there is smiley, dancing, happy Jesus. Which one you prefer?
Both. Because we have two Jesus in two different departments.
Okay.
We have a Jesus outside of the pitch that is smiling, that is dancing, that is kind to everyone, that have a very big and beautiful heart. And we have the Jesus working on the pitch. And I like Jesus outside of the pitch because he's a very good person. Okay. And I like Jesus inside the pitch because he's a very passionate person and it takes you to other level. So
but he's screaming a lot.
That's why. You cannot do a mistake. If you don't want to hear him screaming, you cannot do a mistake. So
So the only way to prevent yourself from the screaming is not to make any mistake.
Of course. He's doing what he wants us to do and is to give everything on the pitch. That's it.
Is he demanding a lot?
A lot.
Even when you score 5, 6 goals?
A lot. He just doesn't stop.
Just do what you should do, and regardless the result.
Anything. You can be losing, you can be winning, you'll be the same, it will demand exactly the same from you. And not only in the games. That's why we are always competing in a very high level, because in training sessions it's the same.
And even in training?
Exactly the same. So you cannot give 80%, you need to give 100% every single minute of training. Even if you are doing the warm-up, even if you are stretching, he is there and he is pushing you to do the best.
Do you think this is good or bad for the young player? I'm not talking about you, your experienced one. For the good players, to have such a personality
it's good
on the pitch.
For me, it's very good, because if they take this personality and this character in the good way, they will be better players. If you think, I don't want to hear him, I don't want him to scream to me and everything, you'll stay at the same level. If you want to be a better player, you listen him, you do what he wants, because in football he's one of the person that knows the most about football. And tactically, he's one of the best coaches in the world.
I can see in your eyes that you really like his way.
So if you go with him, if you understand him, even if he screams to you or if he shouts to you sometimes, you will be a better player.
He's pushing hard.
Very hard. The hardest coach I had in my career until now. In terms of demanding, in terms of pushing, in terms of details. If you are 1 meter outside of your position, he will tell you.
To that limit?
To that limit.
Even 1 meter?
1 meter can make the difference in our style of play. So if you are 1 meter outside of your position and you concede a goal, you know, next day you'll put the image on the screen, you'll say, this is not how we play. We need to be, anyone is perfect. There is no perfection in the world.
Yeah.
But we need to be very close.
He's going into details.
Into details. Every single detail is going to.